We ain't dead yet.
What's good, YouTube? This your boy Seth back with the Urban Experience. Today we're doing Urban Daily News. I'm gonna start doing this more daily. I'm gonna try to go into a lot of different segments with upcoming videos of a lot of different topics of the day and things just going on. You know, everyday little, just like the headlines of what's going on in the urban culture and a lot of different things and that's important to us in this world. Right now, as long as coronavirus is going on, I'm going to be trying to also give you daily updates on things that's going on in the government when it comes to stuff like stimulus checks and everything like that. Because I get so many people telling me they don't really know all the details about what's really going on. Now, I follow this one guy, his name is Meet Kevin. The links will be in the description below. Follow his channel, he's really good. But whenever he comes out with information very soon and accurate, like very fast. He's very fast with his information. Like when it comes out, his video's up the very next moment. So I'm gonna react to what I'm watching, but basically it's not really a reaction, but it's more about giving you detailed information of what's really going on. If you haven't caught up on some stuff, I'm gonna go over a lot of the stuff that you haven't probably caught up on, stimulus checks and everything. This one says the Senate demand letter show negotiation of extra stimulus. He's talking about the new stimulus package that's supposed to be giving $2,000 to everybody. You know, as long as you don't make over a certain amount of money, he'll probably explain the details about that. It's been going on about debates. It has 24 sponsors. I'm just kind of going back and I watch his videos every day. I'm kind of going back and let y'all know all the details of what's going on. It has the most sponsors out of all the proposed bills. The Democrats have basically they're the one that started, basically gave this idea up. And the Senate has already gave their revision of it, which is basically the same thing. You got some different nicks and turks, but basically it looks like the stimulus is going to get passed. And next is the president. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to get more updates every day. I'm about to go over 2 updates today. This one, and I haven't seen either one of these videos, so everything that you're hearing, I'm hearing for the first time also. It's a live reaction. Let's get it.
Hey everyone, Kevin here. 3 senior senators just sent a letter to the Small Business Administration demanding the $10,000 for all folks with a side hustle or small business. Let me just show you some parts of this, and even if you're...
So you're talking about independent contractors and people with their own businesses and stuff like that. This is interesting. I don't even know what he's about to say.
not a small business or you don't have a side hustle small business, this is important, and I'm going to show you exactly why. There's a psychology here. So let me show you a couple quick lines and then watch this psychology, because I bet you this is exactly what's going on, and it applies to everyone, whether you're employed, you're self-employed or not. Doesn't matter. It's going to apply to everybody. Watch this logic here. So here's the scoop. Here's the letter, first of all. Take a look at some of the things in the letter. There is an existing program that was able to deliver needed capital to businesses. Yet, throughout the response to the pandemic, the SBA has repeatedly made it harder for the emergency.
You talking about the EDIL grant and loan, where you can get up to, I think it was $10,000 or, you know, for loans, and you can get up to $1,000 per employee of a grant. I actually got the grant. I was approved for it. I did file ahead of time. Again, if you follow my channel, you'll be getting these updates daily. When he told me about the update, when I first found out about Meet Kevin, I so got lucky. I found out about him around late February, and he was coming up with updates daily. and those updates helped me be able to apply early, and I actually got it. It wasn't a lot. It was just $1,000. I'm an Uber driver. I'm an independent contractor. But these are very detailed. It's very important that you follow either him or me, because I'm basically going to go over his videos every day. So here we go.
Emergency injury disaster loan to serve struggling businesses. Think about this. Let me just pause you right here and give you a little hint so you can see it with me. This is a letter slamming the Small Business Administration. We know that there's a lot of support for monthly stimulus checks, whether it's $2,000 a month or retroactive payments or money for a few months or maybe another round of stimulus. There's a lot of support for that. But Republicans are pushing for potentially targeted support through small businesses that could then trickle down to individual employees. Well, what does this letter do? It serves to show, well, back on May 9th, we sent y'all a letter saying how dysfunctional your small business's targeted programs are. They have yet to reply to us. These letters are tools for future negotiations. It's brilliant. I mean, think about some of the allegations they make here, which are some of these things I've brought to you in other videos, like the video where I showed you the leaked emails that I got from the SBA, which showed this limit somewhere around 4 or 5 days ago before anyone else reported on it. Yes, thank you for sending me that information, by the way. Appreciate y'all who watch and support the channel. But look at some of the other things we've got here. One example of the mismanagement is the recent decision to limit the EIDL to $150,000. Nobody was supposed to know about that. The SBA was trying to keep that under wraps. And then I mentioned it on my channel. A day later, the Washington Post broke it. And now we've got a letter from Congress slamming the SBA directly. And businesses are supposed to, by the law, be able to borrow up to $2 million. But beyond that, the law says that businesses are supposed to be able to get $10,000. It says here, $10,000 prescribed by Congress. However, the SBA limited those grants to $1,000 per employee, making it much harder for businesses to take advantage of this $10,000 per small business grant, which would have been great because over half of Americans have a small business or a side hustle. You drive Uber, you do Instacart, you do eBay, you could have qualified for this $10,000. Instead, a lot of us got stuck with the $1,000 grant, and then they closed the portal. Then they reopened the portal, but only for agricultural businesses, which they also complain in here. In this letter, SBA's decision to close its application portal to all non-farm small businesses is also concerning. They're getting railed here. And it's great because at the end, they demand that the SBA rectify these problems, uphold the intent of the law, the CARES Act 2, and they request an immediate reversal of the limit of the loan of $150,000. They want the application portal opened up for everybody who's also a non-farm applicant, and they want the $10,000 per person with a side hustle, which, think now, even though we know this is a Democratic letter, think about the implications for future stimulus that a slam letter like this has. Mitch McConnell, hey, let's forget stimulus to people. Why don't we just give it to the SBA? Well, we tried that. Look at this letter, and look at this letter, and this letter, and this letter. And then guess what response we got from the SBA? More limitations. I'll tell you, most businesses have been extremely frustrated with the SBA. So this isn't like a left, right, or center, politically motivated or charged video at all. I don't care. I just want more insights into what's going on with the stimulus. And I'm wondering, I thought this whole EIDL stuff was old news. We got it. They limited it to 1K. There's nothing we can do about it. But this is actually going to be a part that strengthens the Democrats' negotiating position to say, we want more checks. So let's stay tuned. This letter also suggests that we might see that EIDL portal open up soon because you never know. Republicans could see that leverage building on the Democrat side. Republicans could say, yo, SBA, unlock that portal for everyone. So if you're waiting for that portal, hey, you know what? Stand by. Who knows? It might pop open again for everybody very soon. So here's an update for you on the stimulus. As usual, make sure to get your 2 free stocks using that link for Webull. Join me in my programs down below so you could learn.
That's the end of the video, y'all. That's a lot. I hope you got some of that information. Again, you kind of just catching up. So I apologize for the being dropping this video. I feel like everybody should be educated on this stuff. It's a lot of money involved from what you mentioned today, the EIDL, the PPP, the stimulus checks, You know, there's a lot of questions to be answered through this guy, which is interesting. So if you want to go back and watch some of his old videos, the link will be in the description below. He talks about this new thing where people who are, what they call it, who are emergency people, like grocery stores and restaurants and doctors and everything, they're boosting our money that we get per hour. You know what I'm saying? You making $8 an hour, you're gonna be making like $20 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now they're trying to all get all this stuff passed.
On the Urban Experience, where we do things the urban way. I'm out.